This is He Knows Everything, bringing you that heat and fire. We keeping a foot on the what? Yeeks. We keeping a foot on the what? Yeeks. Let's talk about it, man. Let's get right into it. See, people are asking questions about Terence Crawford, and what they're not realizing is that Terence Crawford has found himself in a precarious situation that he's put himself into. Terence Crawford gets no sympathy over here. The only way Terence Crawford would have got sympathy was when he had the first opportunity to re-sign, and he re-signed with Al Heyman, and he had re-signed with Al Heyman and PBC. Shit, I'm gonna go off of a limb and say even the second time He Knows Everything would have gave him grace period. But this man did this 3 fucking times. That's 3 times is the charm of you get no sympathy over here. Let me say it again. 3 times is the charm of you get no sympathy over here. It's really simple. When you put yourself in a precarious situation to be the fool, then you deserve the fool's gold. We reap what we sow. And what we put into this, we get it back. We always get back the measure of recompense of what we put into it. And we all have to be mindful of that. Even He Knows Everything. This is why there's good consequences for good decisions and bad consequences for bad decisions. Terence Crawford has been a barking behind the damn fence. You want He Knows Everything to feel sorry for him? You want He Knows Everything to sit here and to cry spilled milk? Let me say it again, and cry spilled milk. No. Stop the presses and pump the brakes on the nonsense and go sit down somewhere and what? Higgity fucking hush. We don't cry spilled milk over here. We tell a cold-hearted, we tell a unadulterated, and we tell a cutthroat truth-telling fashion. What is the truth-telling fashion variation? That Terence Crawford found himself in a precarious situation that he found himself into. He re-signed with Top Rank 3 fucking times. The first signature was bad in of itself. And then when Al Heyman and them was like, hey, bring your rabbit ass over to PBC. We will showcase what your 140 Undisputed is all about. I keep telling everybody. Nobody wants to believe He Knows Everything. He would have been promoted at a higher level than even Errol the Truth Spence. Let me say it again. He would have been promoted at a higher level than even Errol the Truth Spence, because Al Heyman is a shrewd businessman. And he understands economics, and he understands being an extraordinaire that he is. Truth Alpha variation governed by what? True Alpha economics. He understands this at the highest levels. So he would have promoted the fact that this guy was undisputed at 140. This would have been a cash cow for this guy because he can't sell a chicken dinner, let alone a cookout. So Al Heyman would have made sure he had the right team around him to push him. Because of the lack thereof of him can't push himself, of him being boring, of him not able to sell a chicken dinner, let alone a cookout, of him being a basically dumbass Negro Omaha fucking Nebraskan, missing a few fucking screws. Al Heyman would have cleaned all of that shit up. But he didn't want to fucking listen, and he didn't want to pay attention to what Al Heyman had to bring to the fucking table. Is that Al Heyman's fault? Is that PBC's fault? Or is that a walking behind the damn fence fault? Let me say it again. Is that an Al Heyman fault? Is that a PBC fault? Or is a walking behind the damn fence fault? So you got to ask yourselves these cold-hearted, you got to ask yourselves these unadulterated, and you have to ask yourselves these cutthroat truth-telling fashion variations. When you come to these underlying truths, and you come to these undercurrent situations, what do you find in a precarious situation? You find that the barking barking behind the damn fence. It's simply put, barking behind the damn fence. He put himself in this position. He laid in his fucking bed of the fool. So as being a fool and laying in your bed, not 1, not 2, but 3 times. Let me say it again. Not but 3 fucking times. And what have we said about the number 3? The number 3 means the number of confirmation. So what is the recompense? What is the consequence? What is the reward? It's called fool's gold. I keeps the foot on the what? Geeks. I keeps the foot on the what? Geeks. You want me to feel sorry for Terence Crawford? Again. Stop the presses and pump the brakes on the nonsense. And go sit down somewhere and what? Higgity fucking hush. Irie keeps the foot on the what? Yeeks. Irie keeps the foot on the whoop. Yeeks. This is He Knows Everything. Check it out.